rising. I had to go out and come back in because my first live said that I was doing my live stream November 10th, and clearly it's November 11th, so we know that that's not right. So happy 11/11, everybody. It's early in the morning. It's 8:33 a.m. where I am, and I'm about to go get some coffee. So y'all gonna come with me to get some coffee. I'm trying to keep my cool because I just have like I done did my cussing out already before I came on live, okay? And I'm not talking about cussing out people, just like, you know how you just cuss into the air, cuss into the atmosphere, and tell somebody off real quick or tell people off real quick, even though they're not physically in front of you. So I did that already. So I feel like I'm okay, but I feel like I feel like there's more in me. It's my point. I feel like I can do more because the level of what's the word I'm looking for? The things that people will do for money is like the depths that people will go for money. How people, family members, okay, friends, foes, how people will literally stab you in your back for a bag. It's like, I mean, lie, cheat, forge documents, make up fucking stories in court. I mean, straight lie on you in court and get away with it just so that they can get a bag, just so that they can get something off of you, knowing it's a fucking lie. And how are court cases even being able to commence without you there? How are court cases being able to commence without you there? How does a judge allow court cases to commence while you are not there, is what I'm trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to understand. So it's quite interesting, to say the least. It's quite interesting that court cases can happen when you are not in court. It's quite interesting that people can tell you or lie on you in court even though you are not there, and they have no proof and they have no evidence whatsoever. Oh, I just saw Popo over here parked, and then when I started walking towards them with my camera up like this, they took off. I don't know why. Gotta love shit like that. But I mean, he hauled ass. I'm walking towards the Popo with my camera up like this, and he just took the fuck off. I have a feeling like, you know, that there's like audio and shit that, you know how, you know, some places can be bugged. I'm just keeping it real. And so people sit around and they like listen out for shit or listen to people's conversations. Like, I have literally seen people with like those white things in their ear walk around properties and just like keep walking around them and keep walking around them and keep walking around them like they're trying to engage in different people's conversations. Why are people so nosy? Y'all, can somebody answer that for me, please? Why are people so nosy? Why do people want to know what you're doing in your life? Why do people, like, and I'm not even talking about, obviously I'm on camera, right? So I'm bringing y'all in on my life, right? But I'm talking about when you ain't on camera, when the camera's off, when you supposed to be in the privacy of your area, okay? Space, whatever you want to call it, that you pay for. And then, but people just want to intrude and listen and watch and spy. And it's just like, what? Like, are people paid to do this? Or do they do it because, do they have a fascination to just spy on people, to listen in on people? Like, I don't understand. That part I will never understand, because I don't give a fuck. And I say this all the time. I don't care about anybody's personal life and their personal business. I just don't, because it's your business and it's your life. You know what I mean? Now, if you intrude on my life, if you come into my space, in my place, you know what I mean, in my area, okay, and you bring your ish with you in my area, then it automatically becomes a part of me, right? So if you in my, say for instance, if I'm recording, right, I'm on live right now, right, and if somebody come in my space, in my area, bringing their business, but I'm in my area doing my thing, you have formally made yourself a part of my thing. Basically, okay? And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because you came into my area, okay? Just like if I was to come into your area and you recording or you doing whatever you doing, you know, then I officially become a part of your thing, right? Whether I know it or not, right? But if you in the privacy of your area that you pay for, okay, and you're not on camera and nobody around you, it's just you, why do people feel the need to still spy? But as soon as he saw my camera pointed up towards him, he jacked it out of there, okay? I don't know why. But I don't know, y'all. Like I said, this is the goddamn TV show out here. I don't like it out here. And you know, and people used to tell me how Northern Cal is very different from Southern Cal. It's very true, because I've lived in Northern Cal before. I lived in San Jose, California, Campbell, California. I've been in the Willow Glen area. I made myself comfortable with Stockton and Oakland and San Francisco, you know what I'm saying? So I know those areas, okay? I got used to those areas, and Walnut Creek and Palo Alto. So those are like my stopping grounds, okay? Santa Cruz. Oh baby, I lived in Santa Cruz. I worked in Santa Cruz, and I lived in Santa Cruz. Well, when I mean I lived in Santa Cruz, it's like I never left. I was just always there. So being that I would work there, like on my lunch break, I would go to the beach. Who does that? Who does that? I used to always say that. I'm like, who does that? Who can literally just, all right, Shanda, your hour lunch is you going on your lunch? Yeah. And I stroll onto the dock, baby. Okay. I stroll onto the beach, onto the dock where they have all the different stores and restaurants and things. And I go into the restaurant and have me a sourdough bowl with clam chowder. Okay. Okay. Who does that? I'm sure, obviously people do it, but I had never experienced anything like that before, where the beach was literally my playground, and my lunch break, I was literally on the beach enjoying me a sourdough bowl clam chowder, okay? That was an experience. Anyway, I loved working in Santa Cruz, and I loved playing in Santa Cruz, and I miss Santa Cruz, okay? It's Northern California. I met Angela Davis in Santa Cruz. I sure did. She gave a rally, an event, because I think she teaches. She's like a professor at Santa Cruz College or University or something like that. So she was giving like a lecture or whatever. And I was like, that's Angela Davis. All right. And I said, I'm going. So I went. And I met her, and it was very, very cool. And they had like different tests and things going on that they were giving out, or, But anyway, I'm not going to get into all of that. But anyway, I enjoyed my time in Santa Cruz. My point is, Northern Cal is definitely different from Southern Cal. So what I noticed about Southern California and the parts that I've been in, so I've been around Los Angeles, Malibu, Santa Monica, clearly Thousand Oaks, and I I have to say though, when I was working in Malibu, I have to say that the people that I encountered at my job were very, very nice people. I must say. I don't know if they were tourists or if they were locals, but it was summertime, so I guess we did have a lot of tourists coming in or whatever, so they could have been from anywhere. But I have to say, my experience in Malibu with just the general public was nice. It wasn't horrible or anything. So I really can't say anything bad about my experience in Malibu, other than the obvious, which I will get into later on. Or y'all gonna have to come back to the page to watch the video to see what I'm talking about. But other than that particular incident that was absolutely horrible in Malibu, the people that I came into contact with at my job were generally nice. Santa Monica, I have to say, is a different kind of beast. Santa Monica, what's interesting is that, a lot of people want to, say, oh, I would love to live in Santa Monica, right? I would live in Santa Monica. It's a hard no for me. I would not want to live in Santa Monica. I would never want to live in Santa Monica. I experienced a lot of racism in Santa Monica, a lot. And I experienced, just issues with police and all kind of the experiences I had in Santa Monica, I've never had to the degree in my life that I would never want to live in Santa Monica. That's just my point. I would never want to live there. It's crazy because I even did some TikTok videos on some of my experiences in Santa Monica. One video I did in particular was about how a lady walked up to my vehicle, banged on my vehicle window, and looked at me in my face and said, "What are you doing here, nigger? What are you doing here, nigger?" Right? What are you doing here, nigger? What are you doing here, nigger? Right? It's interesting too, because this place that I always walked in Thousand Oaks, where I would always just kind of walk back and forth to get exercise or whatever, that same word popped up on one of these poles. Let me show you. Like one of these poles right here. Say right there in the middle, somebody wrote the N word, really, really, really big. So it's like one of those things, and you just kind of walk. I mean, I frequented the area a lot early in the morning where I would do my exercising. And one day I just happened to walk and I saw the N word written real big on the light post. And I was like, oh, wow. It's still there too, y'all. I took a picture of it. I thought about posting it because I was like, ooh, somebody was really angry, today or something. I don't know. But yeah, so it's interesting the things that go on around here. It's interesting how people just watch you and follow you and spy on you. And it's interesting that it even happens. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like it makes me feel like somebody was put up to it, or maybe somebody called a private investigator, or do you know what I mean? And I understand now why so many guests that I encountered where I work literally told me, people follow me, or these people are following me, and this and this and that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? People are following you? Why are people following you? Oh, this and that. And I've been told this by numerous guests. I've been told this by numerous people, that they are being followed, that people follow them, that people spy on them. So I'm getting the sense that in Southern California, in this area where I'm at specifically, that shit is normal. And I don't know if it's like a paparazzi thing or if it's just like a Hollywood thing, because I know we're not too far from there. So, are people creating their own movies? Is it a fascination to just, follow people and what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see some of these trolls, because I know I got some trolls in my comments. Let's see. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, you think I'm a guy? Okay, whatever. Like you. Hello, sister. Another. So a lot of comments are always held for review. I got to tell you. They can. It's your dumbass that needs to get there when they tell you idiot. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I don't even know what that means. And for you to even be using that type of language on my platform, and I don't even know you unless I do know you, and you just hiding behind like an anonymous account, which most cowards do because they're cowards. Okay, let's see. They can convict in your absence if it's people like you do it. Listen to them. Convict what? Convict what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not convicted of anything. You got put on your ass last time you tried to be tough. You're not tough. Oh, so this is somebody who thinks they know me. Listen to this, dog. You got put on your ass. Oh, who are you? Are you Ellen Flowers? Are you Janae Brumby? Are you Brenda Flim? Paul Flim, Stephanie Flim. I'm sorry, she hates that last name. Stephanie James, Stephanie Flim James, Ashley Flim. Who else? I can go on. Let me see. Who else is out there? And this is just like the ex and the ex's like family and stuff. Who else? But it could be some people in my family. I don't know. Jackie Howell, you know, Darrell Armstrong, Daryl Armstrong. I don't know. It could be anybody. You're not tough. Who are you talking to, idiot? Oh my God, you know what? This reminds me of Ellen Flowers, which is the ex's spouse. And why I say that is because she was text messaging me hardcore, okay? And I never responded to any text messages. Actually, I blocked the ex's spouse after the first text message that she sent to my phone because, number one, it was inappropriate what was sent to my phone. And number two, my situation with the ex in regards to my kids has nothing to do with her. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with. So there was no reason for me to communicate at all. So the first text message that was sent to me, it was blocked. And the chick continued to send nasty, abusive, harassing text messages to my phone, calling me out my name, calling me all kinds of names. And I didn't know that this even transpired until I ended up in a part of my phone that I never knew existed. And I happened to run across, it was like 15 or 16 text messages that I didn't see. And it was by the ex's the ex's spouse. Goon spouse, whatever. So it's by the ex's spouse. And so when I went through and I read the messages, and y'all, I bust out laughing. I was like, oh wow. I was like, wow. So this person really thinks they have the authority to really just come and on my phone and say all kinds of crazy things, and then gonna say stuff like your kids is my kids now, and and all, and just all this crazy. For someone to take that much time and energy out of their day to direct effort like that towards me, mind you, I never texted this person back. Number one, because I had them blocked anyway, so I didn't see the text messages until recently. So those text messages were like from a year and a half ago or so, right? Oh, but y'all, if you want to see the text messages that the ex's spouse sent to me, even though she was blocked, you can go to my community tab and just scroll down a little bit, and you will see all of the text messages. I put them on the community tab, so they are public, so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about and what she was saying to me and what, So, and those were messages that I just did not see until recently. So, but... Oh, and then she also said that she bought my album. So I went to the Los Angeles Film School, right, for music production. I graduated in May 2022 with my music production degree. And so I had created a lot of music while I was in school and even after I left school or whatever, right? So one of the projects that we had was we had to put together an album or something like that. I think I did that actually after I graduated, but I put together like a little album with a few of the songs that I had created, okay? And I put the album out because why not, right? So the ex's spouse, in one of the text messages, abusive, harassing text messages that were sent to me that you'll see on my community tab, She said, oh, I bought your album. Can I get my money back? So, but this is the thing, y'all. Anybody that puts that much effort, time, and energy into you as a person, and you're not even talking to them, you don't ever talk to them, you don't, do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what is it, y'all? Because it sounds like jealousy. It sounds like jealousy. It sounds like envy. It sounds like a person who's not comfortable in their position. It sounds like a person who feels that they might be a beard, maybe. It sounds like a person who is very, very insecure. And I'm just trying to, I guess I'm not trying to understand it because I guess I just already said what it was pretty much. So, because I would never, y'all. I would never. As a matter of fact, I have never spoken on this person until I ran across those text messages recently that I had no idea of. And because what this person on this troll on my in my chat room, what they're saying right now, is reminiscent to exactly how that troll, the ex's spouse, it's reminiscent to how that the talk. It's like not different, you know. People have patterns with how they, So yeah, and as soon as I said that, y'all, the person stopped talking to me. Literally, the troll stopped talking. As soon as I called out the name of the troll stopped talking. So that lets me know that I'm right on the button. Why are you watching me? Like, what is this obsession and fascination? And why are you watching me? Do you not have anything better to do? Do you not work? Do you not have a job? Oh, no, that's right. You on disability, right? I think you on disability because you said you got MS, and I know you walk with a walker. The last time I saw you, you were shaking and you couldn't keep your balance, and you said, and then you grabbed a hold of your walker, and you said you had MS or something like that, so you couldn't walk on your own, and you're on disability. So I think that's what, yeah. So I guess maybe you don't have anything better to do. Maybe you're sitting around and you're bored, and maybe you're abusing kids and carrying on, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going by what I saw the last time I saw you, which was years ago. That was actually in 2020. It was in 2020. So, yeah. It's quite interesting. But anyway, and anybody who looks into my life, you clearly see that I've done a lot. Okay? Even put myself back through real estate school because I already had my real estate license in Nevada. And I put myself through real estate school a second time, passed all my tests, went on to pass the big test to get my real estate license in the state of California. A second time getting my license. Then I also put myself through the Los Angeles Film School and graduated with my music production degree. And actually, I graduated I passed my big national test or state test with real estate and graduated from the Los Angeles Film School in the same month. And that was back in 2022. So I've had, a big workload on me. I've done a lot, created a lot of music, created a lot of art. I work a lot. All I do is seem to work, keep my head down, fight for my kids, got to do that. And mind my fucking business. That's what I do. But for some reason, you have these goons, these trolls that like to come out of the bushes to bother people who are not bothering them. But for some reason, I trigger folks. I trigger people, baby. And I guess, I don't know why or whatever, but if you enjoy watching me, hey, have at it. I mean, if you're bored in your life, you don't have nothing else better to do, and you want to look at my beautiful face, I mean, have at it. More power to you. More power to you. Ciao. Okay. Anyway, hi. So I'm gonna get my coffee. And I'm actually proud of myself because I said I was going to cut back on some coffee. I'm drinking so much coffee. Hold on, y'all. I said I was going to cut back on drinking coffee, right? So let me put this here. So I've actually been drinking like hot tea, which I don't know if that's even I mean, it's tea, but it is caffeinated, so maybe that's not so great because it's still caffeinated. I don't know. Let me just make my coffee real quick, y'all. Child called out the goon child. The goon ran. Stop talking and everything. Just shut up. Shut up. Cállate la boca. Oh my God. This chick is obsessed with me and I don't even know why. Do your wife know what you do in your spare time? That you be spying on her, the ex and everything? Do your wife know what you do in your spare time? Concentrate on the kids, okay? Make sure the kids good. Do some homeschooling for the kids, okay? I mean, just like you said in the text message, my kids is your kids, right? Make sure you educate the kids, you know, do some homeschooling for them. Get out the books, make sure they're reading. When they wake up in the morning, make sure they have their fruit bowls and they breakfast, cooking some pancakes and some sausage, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they have their juice and things like that. And homeschool them, okay? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Like, oh. You got it, girl, but she ain't nothing like. That song has been in my head since early this morning, and I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't even remember who sings it. Dun, 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 when I'm feeling down, I don't know about you, but I keep mine around, and I never. And it's hard to find another shorty like mine. Shorty like mine. You got a girl, but she ain't nothing like mine. Cute face, nice eyes, like hit with it, hood with it, like. That song has been playing in my head since I woke up this morning, and I don't know why. It's so strange. All right, hold on. I know one thing now. I'm about to make me some pancakes and bacon or whatever. What is this? Okay. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. I'm not messing with this stuff no more. It ain't right. Hi. Just a coffee. Yeah, let me put this way. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this change. I think it's 87. Yes, 87. Uh-huh.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, you guys have a bathroom in here? I didn't know that. Thank you. Have a good one, okay? Okay, see you later. Okay. All righty. Had to get my coffee, chat. The troll stopped trolling, y'all. I called the troll out and the troll stopped trolling. This is so fascinating. See, and that goes to show you, y'all, it doesn't matter if you hide behind anonymous accounts. You can hide behind, well, damn, the sun is, you can't even see me. Can you see me now? So it doesn't matter if you hide behind anonymous accounts. I mean, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are not going to know who you are, but you have to know sometimes who you fucking with, okay? And when you don't know who you fucking with, it can get you in trouble or caught up. Okay? So, to a certain degree, it doesn't matter how you camouflage yourself when you have people that can see through you. Literally see through you. Okay? So you might want to be careful. And the person that you are with knows that about me very well. So, you know, they should have warned you first. They should have warned you. But anyway, that's so funny. You're not tough. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Okay? I dare you. And at the end of the day, it's not about who's tough and who's not tough. It's not. It's really not. But if you hiding behind an anonymous account, who's the bitch? Just think about that for a minute, okay? Anyway, y'all, I didn't really have a real story this morning, but I'm committed to doing my live every day, and so I came on here to do it. So far, the day is starting off interesting, and I have a feeling that I will be back to do another one. Is that my friend car? That look like, or maybe it's not. That's not her car. Okay. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll be back on. Read a book, Goon. Do something good with your time, okay?